You don't need to own a large farm in the country to grow money-making crops. Today I'd like to introduce you to the concept of small plot intensive farming, also known as spin farming. Spin farming is a technique that you can use to grow food on small plots in your home's yard and then sell your produce at local farmers markets. You can do it right in the middle of your city block on any vacant marginal land. I'm someone who wants to help fight poverty and advance food security in communities. I found that spin farming is a good way to live the dream of a commercial farming without the acre needed for a large-scale operations. You can check out more about spin farming at www.spinfarming.com. I'm Eric Stewart, founder of Code Green Community, a website where folks can come to discuss how to make their own towns more environmentally friendly. With spin farming, you can start that process right in your own yard. Spin farming can be your gateway to growing papaya, moringa, lettuce, squash, cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, and much more right here in the Tampa Bay area. It's a simple and easy to learn, and of course much less expensive than large-scale farming. Spin farming has been taking root far and wide as people realize it's a way to produce marketable crops in urban and suburban communities. Growing food runs in my family, and I have a passion for it. I have a fond memory of spending time in the garden of my grandfather, who is from Greece, but moved to America and lives in Pasco. I remember his gardening yielding peppers, tomatoes, watermelon, pomegranate, and papaya. He gave me advice on starting my own garden. I've been gardening for 7 years for my own purposes, and I think it's important to help people start their own gardens. I didn't create spin farming, but want it to grow. I've started hosting spin classes at the garden maintained by the Suncoast Co-op, which I co-founded at the West Pasco Habitat for Humanity in Newport Richey. I'm going to be teaching about subjects like growing and understanding soil and what it contains, when to plant and what to plant, where to get heirloom organic seeds for cheap or free, garden planning, pest control, watering, natural fertilizers, and harvesting techniques. I plan on holding these classes on the second Saturday of every month and concentrating on which crops are best to place in any given month. But I'm curious, what would you like to know about spin farming and urban agriculture? I'd love to hear your questions or even better, tips on spin farming and urban agriculture that you've experienced in your own hometown. Leave them here on our video as a comment or a comment on our Facebook page, which is a link below. Come and check out our classes next month at Habitat for Humanity. Are you interested in other eco-friendly events and efforts in the Tampa Bay area? I encourage you to visit Code Green Community at www.codegreencommunity.com and poke around for a bit. Our community pages, calendar, and blogs are a perfect place to find information that might interest you and network with others that are pursuing an eco-friendly cause.